Hey everyone, welcome to the Localite podcast, your go-to place for where to go, what to eat, and who to meet of Alamance County and surrounding areas. Today we are joined by probably the greatest influencer of running in Alamance County. There's a lot of runners in the area, but not as well known as today's guest. He is the personality behind Over Yonder Run Club in Graham and your creative engine and the owner behind Chill Extreme Run Club, Jake Grondy.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Thank you for joining us today. How you been?
I've been great. Running a lot. It's went from spring to summer, so it's getting hot. A lot of people aren't out there running, but got to wake up early. You got to get the miles in.
Did you run today?
I ran today. I ran 6 already today.
Holy! Are you training for anything?
Yeah, I got an ultra marathon. Me and a few people from Chill Extreme Run Club. We're going to go to Fonta Flora Ultra Marathon in October. It's going to be a 31-mile race. So we're getting ready for that.
What's the training like for that? Like, how do you?
Well, you run a bunch, and then it goes without saying. But then I try to lift, despite my slender figure. I've been lifting too, and I've been trying to eat a lot. I'm eating like 5,000 calories a day because you lose so many calories running. Mm-hmm. You try to kind of counteract that.
You're calorie maxing.
I'm calorie maxing. That's right.
We were talking about internet trends before the pod. Actually, we'll dive into this first. Can you explain what was the inception of Chill Extreme Run Club?
Okay, yeah. So I used to work at a Red Oak brewery, and we had it's such a big facility over there that on Sunday mornings, no one thought that they were the first ones pulling in. So we would lose the first few customers every day because they were like, well, this is a huge parking lot. I can't be the first one. I can't be the only one here. Yeah. But they were. So then we came up with the idea to do a run club. Other breweries in North Carolina were doing run clubs on like Tuesday nights, but we did ours on Sunday mornings to just have cars in the parking lot. And that turned into us doing our own 5Ks, our own beer miles. And when I left Red Oak, they were like, you still need to do the run club. It was like understood. Like even the people even everyone at Red Oak was like, well, still need to do this. So I was trying to come up with a name, and I was trying to think of like what's considered cool and what's considered fun. And I was like, well, people want to be like chill or extreme. Like those are like the parameters of like how you see yourself, I think generally speaking. So then I just picked Chill Extreme Run Club, and that's what it is. We meet every Sunday. The first Sunday of every month is at Poison Ivy Brewing, and the last Sunday of every month we do a 5K here, free 5K.
Oh, here. So for those listeners, we are currently at McIntosh on the lake. We're on the Guilford side in the marina. Right now it's beautiful weather. Right now we're in the shade, luckily. So you do the trail over here? Yeah.
It's and then you get a bib. And you get an exclusive Chill Extreme T-shirt if you're the first male or female. So you can't buy this shirt. It's a black shirt with a green print, and you can only get that shirt if you win that race.
So there's an exclusivity with it.
Yes, for sure. Sick. Yeah, only like 4 guys and like 7 women have ever won the shirt.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So because I know you're currently doing like multiple like 5Ks around the areas. Where is what you told me prior, just to kind of set it up, that you were going to do probably a free 5K, a race periodically, and you're just talking about it with this. Mm-hmm. Where did that inception? Because no one's doing that. No one's doing like, hey, we're going to do a race consistently. It's always like, I got to wait till July. I got to wait till later in the year.
Oh, I just thought like, prices have been going up. Like, the Taylor Swift Eras Tour effect. Or like tariffs or something, somewhere between Taylor Swift and tariffs, money's been going up. And 5Ks that used to be like $20 to sign up for, to no one's fault, is like
sick.
Yeah. It's like $45 to $50 to sign up. Which obviously, if you're a beginning runner or you just have, you don't have that money right now, you would not become a runner, or maybe not feel a part of the running community. So I just wanted to do a free 5K, and this park was where we first initially started the Red Oak Run Club, because we right up from Red Oak, we would run here. So I wanted to kind of keep that as far as like a base and a pillar to the run club is this particular park. But then I also wanted someone who might want to see how fast they are before they sign up for a paying 5K, just maybe see where they're at, give themselves a goal to complete. And, we've had a few people, their first 5K ever was the free 5K, and now they're signed up for 4 or 5 races or signed up for ultras and things like that. We got a runner right here. Look at this.
Sick, dude.
Real life runner.
Oh, my God. That was a prop built in. What do you think the culture of running is in Alamance County? Because stereotypically, we're between 2 major metropolitan areas. So usually the in-between, everyone, stereotypically is like, oh, it's nothing but fast food, which we do have a lot of fast food, but a lot of people live here. So, what do you think the culture of running or exercise in general is? What did that looks like to you? Because you recently moved here, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I grew up in Greensboro, lived a little bit in Durham, so I definitely know what you're talking about. I think the running culture in Alamance County is more exciting than those other places because it's growing. All the other places, they have their staple races, they have the staple sponsors. We're here, we just got that Fleet Feet. They've been obviously great. The sock puppets supporting, the running, the baseball team. So I think it's good because it's new. And with Elon College and, generally the area growing, I feel like there's a lot of potential here that's not in other places.
Okay. Is there anything that could help push the culture forward that needs to be done? Do we need more accessibility for, roads? We have the Greenway, but really hard to get there.
Yeah, I guess more sidewalks would be great. Don't get me wrong, but also I think people should realize that we don't care that you're fast. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to be fast, and I'm obsessed over it. But you don't have to be obsessed with run. It's okay to run twice a week. It's okay to run once a week.
Gotcha.
And be a runner, because most people, you tell them to come to the run club, and they say, "Well, I'm not as fast as you," or they'll say I haven't done that in years, but. You don't have to be obsessed with something to try it out a little bit,
Yeah.
And then once you try it out a little bit, I do feel like there's a reward, a natural reward system with exercise where you'll like it and you tie that into community. I can't see anyone having a negative time taking a part in the community run clubs in the area, either Chill Extreme or not,
Yeah. So kind of going from that, how did you get into running?
Okay, so in the third, I was a class clown a bit, and we did the mile run.
You were chill and extreme.
I was chill and extreme in the third grade, and we were doing the mile in the third grade. It's the first year you even do a mile run in school. And I swear I did a lap, and I was going to finish, but then my teacher was like, "No way, you're first. You got to get going." And then he made me run again. So then out of spite, I was like, well, I'm a good runner. I don't care what Mr. Fanny says. That was his name, Mr. Fanny. He was the PE teacher.
Shout out.
So
shots.
Yeah. I appreciate the motivation. But yeah, then I was like, okay, well, now the fourth grade, I'm definitely going to show everyone without a shadow of doubt that I'm the best runner.
Yeah.
I don't care that I may be an asshole in the classroom, but I'm good on the track. So I did that, and then in the seventh grade, they were like, you can do this cross-country thing where you meet up with the high schoolers, you run 2 or 3 events. So I did that, and then that took off from there, yeah. So it all started in the third grade.
So this is a deep cut from a prior podcast me and you have done. You had mentioned, and I forget the phrase. What was the phrase you said? Was it your high school coach, your college coach? You're you run with... a vengeance or
run with spite. Ann Popek. Yeah. She's All-American, former All-American at DePaul. She coached me in high school.
Okay.
And she said, "Run with spite. Figure out something that pisses you off, and then run, and you'll be faster."
So basically, you set that out in your third grade when you're like, teacher.
Unknowingly, yeah. I ran with spite well before, but once I understood what it was, I could kind of control it more. Pick something else out.
Okay.
Kind of take off.
Gotcha. So this is obviously Alamance County specific podcast. Where are your favorite spots to run? It's obviously we're at Guilford McIntosh.
Yeah, this place is great. I like Cane Creek is great.
Okay.
I would say you can go to Cane Creek and do 4 or 5 different runs each week. And Cedar Rock is another good one. It's pretty rocky. But I honestly like if you from Elon to downtown Burlington, there's they call it a greenway, but it's really just you kind of go through some neighborhoods.
I know what you're talking about. It's got bike paths.
Yeah.
It goes through the Arboretum.
For sure.
Okay.
I would pick that area. It's pretty good. If you go it takes you from Elon all the way to downtown Burlington, and I would say that's a nice run.
How many miles is that?
From my house, which is like pretty much downtown Gibsonville, it's and back. It's a like a 15-mile route.
My
so you,
God.
You can so you can do it. You can do it. I would put put like $10 in my pocket, get to the mini dingo. That's the halfway point, and run back. So you can make it fun.
Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah. So so you have spots that you go through. Because obviously you're going to Elon, Burlington.
Yeah. You got to have the spots because I'm trying to make friends with these businesses because, you're out there running 15 miles. You might need to desperately need water to the point where you can't be polite. So I try to frequent the spots.
Yeah.
Maybe put $1 in their jar.
Do you think that's the Greenway is underutilized?
Yeah, I would say so. Like Greensboro just finished their Greenway. And you see people using it to commute. You see people using it to exercise. That's where I ran today, and there was 20, 30 people running on that Greenway. Where in Alamance County, you'll see maybe less than that.
Okay, so this is a shout out to people who are looking to, I guess, grow into that. If you're a business in those areas, that's a huge wave that you could be supporting people. Is at least put out water, get some. Is there any way for kind of going back into Chill Extreme, because you guys are everywhere? How can people support Chill Extreme Run Club or run clubs in general? Because I feel like people just don't. They know about them, but then they just don't.
Yeah, well, obviously show up and run at the day and time that you do the run club, or maybe if you we go to Poison Ivy, we go to Stony Creek Golf Course. We go to the Rosemary at Elon, all kinds of places. If you found out about the place through the run club, maybe go and, mention it hey, the run club sent me here, because that's, they need to recoup these funds, So if they support the run club and you go there, just say hey, the run club sent me, or maybe ask questions about it. That's what I would do, I think. I kind of forgot the question, to be honest.
No, it's kind of because we've talked about in the past how getting businesses, people in general, to kind of engage with each other, because there's a lot of silo thinking. Maybe not so much. I might be thinking a little too jaded, but it's almost like people, if it's not in their algorithm, they don't know about it, which is part of our gist with this podcast, is to try to highlight these people in the area for things that they don't know, because they're only seeing so many. So it's how can these companies, especially if you're going on the Greenway, how could they support you with Chill Extreme? Even is it as simple as maybe sharing your posts?
Oh, yeah, sharing posts would be great. Maybe figuring out, I would love to find out a way where we could cross brand, make some content together.
Yeah,
that would be great. And then honestly, we also have, I do the free 5K, but I'm doing an 8K at the Burlington Sock Puppet Stadium. We need sponsorships for that. It all goes to the Burlington Animal Services.
Tell me more about this race, because I helped with it last year. What's the inception of the 8K? How does it go? How many people are there? Tell me the gist of it.
Okay, yeah. So this is the third year we've done it. With the Burlington Sock Puppets, you run the race that morning, you get a ticket to the game that night, and this year you get a hot dog as well. And it's an 8K because, there's 5Ks everywhere, there's 10Ks everywhere, so I was trying to stand out a little bit with the 8K. That's 5 miles instead of 3 miles, and I just kind of was just trying to stand out. That was the whole point of the distance. And if you finish on home plate, and if you slide, you get 30 seconds off your time.
Ooh.
So yeah, if you commit a little bit to what we're doing, and the finishing home plate is live streamed on YouTube. So
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, you get a good slide. You get 30 seconds off your time. You could go viral. Who knows?
Every one of your races has a nice alternate thing that's untraditional to 5Ks, which is awesome, because it kind of breathes this new life into 5Ks, and exercise can be fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
Obviously, when this is recorded, it'll be in the past, but you've got the biscuit.
Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I just kind of Stony Creek lets us run there the second Sunday of every month, so we just kind of realized through running there that we were 1.5 miles, which is half a 5K, to a Biscuitville,
mm-hmm.
and that just kind of got me thinking. Of course, there's the Donut Run in Raleigh.
Yeah.
So we kind of need our own run. We kind of need our own thing. And biscuits are just, I mean, I think they're delicious. And also, like, people that like fast food and like, you can still do something that might not be the smartest thing while you're doing something smart. You know, it, like, counteract it. So, like, exercise is considered like a very smart thing to do. You're being healthy, but you don't have to be 100% healthy. You can still enjoy food that's quote unquote bad, even though it's the most delicious food. And if you do run, your calories, you can eat more and more. Like 5,000 calories a day is a lot of calories. So that's like, you know, if I wanted to, that could be pizza, McDonald's. Or if you don't run, that's less pizza, that's less McDonald's. So if you like that kind of food, you should be getting into running, like, you know, because
you eat more.
You can eat more of it, yeah.
That's 100%.
So that's where the Biscuitville inception came from. And we have a friend of ours, Carlo, who he's like the antithesis of that. He drinks a lot of beer. He eats a lot of chicken wings. The reason he runs is because he likes bridge runs. So he goes across America and just runs all the bridge runs.
Oh, like the one in like South Carolina?
The one in South Carolina. We went up to Michigan. He's finding some in Scotland. He's going all over the place. Savannah. But he took a tumble. He fell. So the change, like it costs $5 to enter the race, and it's like $4.67 for a biscuit. The change is going to Carlo. We're all going to get him a beer because he fell and he got pretty he got f***ed up. He hurt his knee out here on the trail. We had to rescue one of our own. So we're kind of it's like kind of like you guys with the Localite podcast, like hyper focusing on what's local and what's current. We're like doing a charity race for our friend.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. Did you ever think back when you were like first started running, was there ever a point where you thought, hey, I'm going to be a race director, like, or I'm going to start all these things, these event management? Did you ever see that in your future?
No. Well, I used to really like, well, I still do. I used to really go to a lot of shows and everything like that. And in high school, I would book shows. So I think that's what got me into putting together events and doing racing. And I never really combined the two until Red Oak was like, do a run club.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Where now I'm trying to kind of take the ethics of like an underground punk show and bring it to running, because running can get pretty corporate pretty quick. You know, like, don't get me wrong, I love the shoe brands and I love all that, but that's like a lot of big money. People kind of forget that you're just like hauling ass in the woods. Like, it's just
by yourself. It's an individual sport.
Yeah, and it's kind of rugged. You know, it's dirty. It's there's something to it that's kind of I don't know, very not corporate, even though it is, you know, you can obviously.
We were just talking about changing the music to the show to ska, so
okay. Yeah.
It all clicks. Well, the one thing we're going to ask, we're trying to ask everybody on this podcast, what are your top 2 to 3 favorite spots in Alamance County? I'll give you some time to think about it if you like, but like, what are your go-to? What are some hidden gems?
Like in general?
Yeah, and it could be anything. Food. It could be restaurants. It could be like a store.
Okay.
Park.
Well, I'm going to say Cane. Honestly, I know I mentioned it earlier, but honestly, I do think Cane Creek is amazing. It's like you mentioned, like comparing us to like like Durham or Greensboro or Raleigh. They don't have a trail that you can walk to that then takes you up to a tower. It's like a theme park and a park. Like, emphasis on the park, theme park, and it's right there in Alamance County. So that's pretty cool, and it's only built so you can do that. It's not like it's a watchtower so that somebody can go up there and do some sort of thing. You know, it's like
you got a track to it.
It's purely built just for fun.
Yeah,
and so I think that's pretty cool. I also like Cielitos, the Mexican restaurant. I
haven't been there. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah. I like it. The music is just like obnoxiously loud. They got pizza for no reason. It stays open late. I like that. I like the Cielitos a lot, so I would put that up there. And I like. I'm trying not to name a place. Like, I'm trying to be honest. I like the Elon Bike Shop. I know that's crazy, but
okay.
Yeah, it's just like an old jaded biker guy. I kind of relate to him a little bit. He's just in there. And it's just cool because it's like you go to places in Greensboro and Durham, like not trying to continuously compare, but it is like it's like
there's no salt of the earth people.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just like a guy. He's annoyed that you came in, even though he needs you to come in, and he's super knowledgeable about what he does, and there is a passion there, a jaded passion. So I would pick the Elon Bike Shop.
That's awesome. Okay, so Cane Creek, Cielitos, and the Elon Bike Shop.
Yeah, for sure.
Top 3, Jake.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I know that's Eastern. Alamance County.
That's your bias. You're allowed to have it.
Okay, hell yeah.
Well, Jake, thank you for being on the podcast. Where can people find out more about your events, Chill Extreme, all the run clubs you're doing? Well, tell the audience, where can they find you?
Okay, yeah, no problem. So there's the Chill Extreme on Instagram, and then there's the Chill Extreme Run Club Facebook group. Please sign up for the third annual Socksquatch 8K. DM me on Instagram, and I will send you the run sign up. I really appreciate it. You get a ticket to the game, you get a hot dog, you run the race, it all goes to animals, and if you slide, you get 30 seconds off your time. Oh, yeah, $100 for first place, $1 for second place.
Sick. Well, thank you, Jake, for joining us on the Localite podcast. Guys, everything will be linked in the show notes. Obviously, we're going to have everything on social media, but thank you for listening to the Localite podcast. If you like what you hear, please share with your friends and family. Be sure to follow and subscribe to all of our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and we're starting a Substack. If you attend any of the events or meet any of the people in this week's episode, let them know you heard it. You heard Jake? Let them know. You heard us. Heard him about us, whatever. If you have any suggestions for events or activities or people you'd like us to highlight, send us a message. Links to all of our socials and email are in the show notes. This episode is edited by the immaculate Chris Joyce. I am your host, Tyler Smiley, and you are listening to the Localite podcast. Have a great week, everyone. Full episodes of the Localite podcast are available on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and all major podcasting platforms. Check us out.